Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and I am so excited to welcome you to 2022. 2022 starts out with a ton of energy swirling about. So many planets coming into retrograde, coming out of retrograde, and we're going to talk about all of that. It's one of those, it's really overwhelming, and the energy really focuses on a few areas. Last time. Okay, so let's talk about what we've got going on in 2022 as we start this brand new year. So we've got Venus in retrograde that's been in retrograde for most of 2021, and that's been giving us like a karmic kick. Well, it actually leaves retrograde on January 29th and is in post shadow energy until March 1st. And that's all about kind of like this karmic kick of like, where have you been stuck in love? Where have you not been able to move forward? What are your barriers? What are your obstacles? And kind of just clearing that stuff out. So besides Venus in retrograde or coming out of retrograde, we also have Jupiter that leaves retrograde completely on January 8th. So that energy is still in play a little bit, but not as heavy as it was. But Jupiter's all about this expansion. And when it starts going direct, it's going to start expanding and pushing energy and changing a lot of things. Next, we have Saturn in retrograde, and it leaves post shadow energy on January 15th. So this is all just plop, plop, plop. Here we go. And it's all about like reviewing like our laws and our structures and how we're going to deal with each other on a global basis. Kind of like not just one person. It's kind of like, how is the city going to deal with everybody? How is the county going to deal with everybody? How is the state going to deal with everybody? And how is the United States going to deal with everybody? And then each country has their own energy. So this is all swirling about. And Saturn is all about structure and law and adhering to the laws. And so this is going to bring some amazing, cool energy coming in. Next, we have Pluto that's leaving retrograde. And Pluto leaves retrograde on January 25th. And it's all about regeneration. And kind of transformation. So that's going to be pushing as well. We've got this karmic kick, we've got this expansive energy, we've got laws and structures, and then we've got this generational kind of like changing and modifying. Then we have Mercury that's kind of like this last little planet that's like, okay, here we go. Mercury goes into retrograde pre-shadow December 29th. It full retrogrades on January 15th. It leaves retrograde on February 21st and is out of retrograde, completely out of the post-shadow energy in March. And then we've come in as we start our brand new 2022 year. We've got a new moon in the sign of Capricorn, which also brings up love and money and changes of how we work and pay for services, how we do this globally, kind of like the global community. So this is going to change energy so quickly and change how we deal with how we pay people, how we love people, how we show our love and respect in love and money, and how we deal with all of this. So this is going to be a really, really transformational year for a lot of us. And so I know for you, you're kind of like, it's exciting and fun, but I guarantee you 2022 is going to have a great, amazing energy. One of the things that is really important to understand, 2022 is a 6 year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. And so 2022 is a 6 energy. And a 6 energy is all about luckiness and amping up changes and amping up making changes easier and flow into it. And this is going to bring a lot of change over the whole year. I did a video not too long ago about kind of what we dealt with in 2020 and 2021, and now we're into 2022, and this is going to just amp up this energy and make so many changes and so kind of like quick fast energy, because all these planets are going to be out of retrograde. Most of them are out of retrograde in January, and then Mercury's kind of our last one, kind of like following up. But I guarantee you this is going to be kind of bringing that karmic kick into love and money, and how we exchange love and money, and how we exchange and pay for services, how our laws are coming about and how we're going to expand into this new generation of energy. So let's pull some angel cards and let's see what we can get. Just kind of talking about like this very beginning of 2022. So the first one is emerging. There's so much emerging energy. It's kind of like Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto all have like their brakes on, or kind of slowing down, like the traffic jam is happening. But really, really soon, they're going to be hitting the gas and they are going to be moving really, really fast as soon as they're out of retrograde. And that's going to change a lot of things. Trust, this energy is trustworthy. Does that make sense? Like, it's making changes, and it's making changes for all of us. And this has been in the works. We were born during this time frame to work through this. We are going to work through this and keep moving forward. And that's kind of the energy cool kick that we have to deal with. And all of these planets have been in retrograde for a period of time, and now they're all coming out, and we're going to be in this really amazing shifting, changing time frame with all of them kind of like in their home energy of just moving forward. And so that's going to be really cool. Miracles. I guarantee there are going to be a lot of miracles that a lot of people are talking about, a lot of changes to global statuses, a lot of changes to how we deal with each other as nations, as in countries. It's going to change us completely. And this kind of really comes in also from our grand conjunction that started in 2020 of kind of change, making this global change into the sign of Aquarius, and kind of this air energy. Music. One of the things that kind of really soothes most of us is music. Make sure you're using your music to calm you out and kind of take that time, take that break, or kind of really decide what you want to bring your energy into. What is it that you really are choosing for that day to bring your energy into? Next is listening. I guarantee you in 2022, people are going to change how they listen to each other, because they're listening with their loving ears. They're listening with their expansion of kind of like, if I get to know you, then I get to learn how you tick and what makes you function, so I can work with your energy, so I can understand what you're desiring out of life, what you would want to move into in life. And so that makes so much sense when you look at it like this. This one is like literally vibrating out the punk. New beginnings. Of course, we're starting new beginnings. 2022 is all about new beginnings, new starts, new energy coming to all of us. So I want to tell you that 2022 is going to change a lot of us, and I also get there's a lot of luck in play. So if you are kind of really been trying to get the law of attraction to work for you, one of the things is getting correct with your words. So many times people use the wrong words when they're trying to connect with the law of attraction, and they almost actually repel that energy instead of bringing it to them. So this is a great time to work on your words and draw in the right energy for an amazing 2022 year. Thank you for being here with me, and I know we're both going to enjoy 2022.